Good morning all, and then welcome to this video that I want to make particularly to my Igbo brothers and sisters and to Nigerians and everyone who is interested in history, properly researched history. Nobody has paid me to do this, but I want to recommend a book, Adonidu, History of Igbo Origin, written by Eluwa. I bought this book in 2009. I left it in Nigeria, but my elder brother just brought it back for me to the United States. And I started reading it again. It makes more meaning now. And let me tell you, there are authors and there are authors. When a man spends over 40 years researching a topic, it's not the same thing as writing a book in 2 years. 40 whole years. And I think this book was published 6 years after the man had died by the children. I mean, the information here is invaluable. The information here is precious. So if you're looking for a properly researched book that gives you the history of Igbo origin up to a point, this is the book. This is the book. Real research, methodical, connecting dots here and there. Let me show you. If you want a copy of this book, like I told you, I got it in 2009. I think this is the address here. You can see the Bonelson's Global Company Limited, 15 Ezioha Street, Aladima, Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria. Email nugakamche@yahoo.com, and there's a phone number here, 0805-102-8988. If you want a copy, I'm sure you can call this number and they can arrange a copy for you if you want real history and properly researched book. Let me show you. The book is wonderful. The book is wonderful. Let me show you some of the things you'll find. Can you see it? Background to legends. Okay? And theories of Igbo. Then you come here. Let me show you. I make some notes myself. You will see the book is, when something is well done, you should be able to say it was well done. Look at this. Ancient Nile and Niger valleys surveyed. Okay? Let me show you some other things you will also find here. Egypt and population movements. Okay? Let me show you again what you will also see research that connects us to our neighbors, Igala, people in rivers, all over the place. You will see research that connects us to a whole lot of people, to the Yorubas, you will see the connection between the Igbos and Yorubas, and so many other stuff. From the Nile to the Niger, okay? Let me show you another stuff you would like to look at. Migrations and West African cultures. The book is invaluable. You can't drop it if you're interested in something that makes sense, and that is also methodical. Now look at this. Oduduwa and Okambi. Okay, so I'll show you when you come to a point where you now read about Adonidu Kingdom that existed even before the Benin Empire. Now, Igbo migrations from Adonidu. At least you can trace the Igbos up to the Adonidu Empire. And then how the Igbos migrated southeast from that empire. You'll be able to look at it. You hear such words as Onichado and stuff like that. These are not vain words. They connect the dots. Let me show you another thing. I don't know. This is invaluable research. Invaluable research. You just can't toy with this. 40 years of research. 40 years of research. 40 years of research. The cradle of Igbo land. 40 years of research. You will hear about the Adonidu Empire, from where the Igbos moved south, east, and then the Yorubas retained their place. Okay, so if you are interested in research, real research, methodical research, conclusions that are based on proper research, then you will need this. Okay, you will also have Igbo-Yoruba conflict. You know, does it amaze you also that certain words pronounced in Igbo language have almost the same, are pronounced almost the same way in the Yoruba dialect? Certain words. That's not, it's not just a happenstance. There's a connection somewhere. So if you want to read, if you want to know, if you want to properly research, not just concoctions, if you want to, this is the book. I'm recommending it. This is the book. Read it gradually. Read it piecemeal. By little, you keep connecting the dots. Even extracting from the Bible also. This is an important book written by Chief Born Eluwa. Over 40 years of painstaking research. You need to, if you're an Igbo man, you need this book. If you're an Igbo woman, you need this book. If you're Yoruba, you need this book. If you're a Gala, if you're a Nigerian, you need to go through this book. Painstakingly. You know, you have, I mean, if you're in a hurry to read, this is not the book for you. But if you can pour through volumes gradually, this is about 729. Okay, 700 including the bibliography or index. This is about 700 and, let me see here, 739 pages of real research. Real research. Nobody paid me to do this. Nobody paid me to do this. Born Eluwa is dead long ago. Nobody paid, but if you want real history, you know, people are not willing to read again. But if you want real history, if you want properly researched work about the Igbo origin and our connections, particularly with our Yoruba brothers, this is the book. This is the book that will enable you even do further research today. This is the book. I recommend it. It's fantastic. The scholarship is deep. Deep scholarship. I recommend it. You know, I hope the phone number here is still valid. I hope it's still valid. So the number is 0805 102 8988. If you want a copy of this book, just call that number and tell them you want a copy of Adonidu, History of Igbo Origin, written by Chief Born Eluwa, late. If you want a copy of this book, you won't regret it. When you go through it, it's a compendium you keep in your library that will enrich you and enrich your children and your family going through this work. That's all I want to do this morning. Nobody paid me to do this, but if you're interested in scholarship, this is the book. God bless you as you connect the dots reading this book. Humanity is one, but at least we need to know where we started from up to a point. It's true our people didn't keep written history, but you know, research, connecting the dots up to a point, we'll be able to know this is where the journey started. God bless you as you read this book.